More. More of this, please. After 9 years between releases, The Accountant Squared has finally released, and let me tell you right now, it's even better than the original, and that is a very, very high bar. Starring Ben Affleck, Jon Bernthal, and Cynthia Robinson, forensic accountant Christian Wolf teams up with his estranged but highly lethal brother Braxton to unravel a murderous conspiracy and attempt to save a child just like him. Let me start by saying The Accountant 2 does so much right when it comes to a sequel. It evolves from the first film and adds so much more to the world, giving us a story that we want to see more of. Now, spoilers going forward, J.K. Simmons is ended while tracking down a kid. Director Medina seeks out Christian to help backtrack the case and find out what happened to the missing child. The best parts of this film are really Christian and his brother Braxton, both during their individual moments, but more than anything, their moments bonding and together. I love how the movie opens with Chris going on a speed dating event, and of course, every woman would want a shot at him, and of course, he gamed the system to make sure he was the #1 bachelor, only to destroy all of his progress with, being him. I legitimately found myself laughing my ass off to that montage of speed dating than most other comedy films, and it only got better. The movie was so funny, I legitimately forgot it was an action film until Chris dislocates a guy's arm. I coughed loudly twice, just awesome. And it only gets better when Braxton shows up and we have some great brother-to-brother chemistry in this film. And that is the strength of this film. Yes, there's a solid plot of them finding a kid who is special like Chris. Yes, there's a weird secondary plot of a woman being in a quote-unquote car crash, being attacked, and developing savant syndrome and becoming a master assassin. Yes, there's even a third layer of a school of gifted kids that use their abilities to hack using multiple systems across the world to find evidence of wrongdoing. Yes, that we have to conveniently go along with a lot of plots in the story, but this movie feels like the next logical step in the evolution of Chris's story, and more importantly, it develops the relationship between these two brothers and the world of the accountant. See, I don't know about y'all, but I was grinning ear to ear when Chris and Braxton went out for a beer and Chris was learning how to line dance after watching him for a minute because that's just the way his brain works. Seriously, I took pride in his growth, almost like how Braxton did. There's a point in all this though, when they do talk to each other in a frank way. Braxton confronts Chris for not